Hello. Winter Christmas stuff is about to happen here, so it's going to be probably a good week before I can post anything else. Plus, I have decided, well, at some point here I want to post a video about how I met my wife, and I also want to post a video about um, kind of the causes of social anxiety and kind of why I am the way I am a little bit, as much as that's even possible to tell. But I kind of want to give those things some time before I come back to that stuff. Talking about all these things is kind of bringing me down a little bit, and I just need to give myself a little bit of space. But today I wanted to talk about one last thing, which is labels. So here I am in the conference room of my work building. With any luck, nobody will actually show up or something. That would be horrible. Anyway, so let's try to get this done real quick. So I toss around the word social anxiety a lot. I've never been officially diagnosed with this. I don't go to doctors. I decided very early on, based on a couple of visits to a psychiatrist when I was like 18, that they couldn't possibly do anything for me, and I would never. I just don't go to them. I never have. I think that's erroneous. Nonetheless, that's a side story. For the longest time, I used YouTube, just to kind of listen to music and stuff like that. Well, I saw a link on there once that kind of got me sidetracked and, kind of shot down that direction of people talking, and came across one that said social anxiety, and I don't remember whose video it was anymore. But I watched it and I was like, wow, that could be me talking. And so I watched as many of these videos as I could find, and what struck me is how very much I could identify with what people were saying. If not now necessarily, but at least when I was younger. And what finally convinced me to want to post on my own was the realization that social anxiety is still very much a part of my life, and that it still impacts me. Now, I'm not entirely sure that if I went to a psychologist today, that they would label me as having social anxiety, because I don't, it's very rare that I feel anxious, symptoms of real anxiety, and I think that the reason is because I'm totally paranoid. That avoidance personality stuff, avoidance personality disorder things, has kind of taken the forefront over the years. The truth is that I've gotten very, very good at avoiding things which make me anxious. It's highly ingrained in my life. The things that I have to do, like go to the store and pay bills and stuff, I've gotten pretty good at. Everything else I just plain don't do. I avoid it completely. It's very easy for me to hide behind the mask of being, the man of few words or something, stand back and let my wife do the talking. Or behind the mask of being, a computer nerd that, is shy and doesn't say much, and again, let other people do the talking. The truth of the matter is that below the surface, that's not really what I want, but as long as I don't have to feel vulnerable, I'll take that path. So, labels. These are both labels which I, can apply to me. I have ambivalent feelings about them. I especially have